So in this video, I've been talking about weight gain with adrenal cortex. Adrenal means added to the renal. Renal means the kidney. Just like you can see in the diagram, the small yellow portion right above is the place which is called, which is what we are looking at right now. And this is the area which is responsible for secreting hormone called cortisol. So let's further see what happens when this area is what we're talking about and what happens when cortisol gets secreted. So adrenal gland is an endocrine gland which includes adrenal glands and pituitary glands. The signal from the pituitary glands, which are right up in the head, stimulate the adrenal glands to produce cortisol. Cortisol is a stress buster basically. So when we are in fight or flight, when we are feeling something is not safe, our body starts secreting this hormone to make us safe, to make us not feel pain, to give us extra the boost so that we can run as fast as we want. We can go ahead and keep doing what we need to do to fight or flight. Now, what if somebody is constantly stressed out? What if somebody is constantly feeling not safe? What will happen then? In that condition, when we are constantly not feeling safe, you will have what is called hypercorticism, which means too much of cortisol will be secreted. And it is almost like a cortisol rush that will happen, or cortisol rush that will happen in the body. And this can lead to what is called the Cushing syndrome. We will come back to this diagram in next 2 minutes. Let's look at what is Cushing syndrome. Cushing syndrome is when a person starts gaining weight, they have a round face, they have increased fat on the base of their neck, the fatty hump behind their shoulders, they have sometimes wrist stretch marks on the abdomen, breast, hips, and underarms. They feel that they have weak muscles and high blood pressure. Take you back to this diagram where you have so many various symptoms that can impact because of the Cushing syndrome, which is basically when your body is secreting excess of the hormone. And if your conflict is going on constantly, then just like how thyroid went in repair, you're going, sometimes you're expanding it, then you're contracting, expanding, contracting. At some point, the amount of cortisol that is getting secreted is your body understands that it's not running really, it's not fighting really. So what is it doing? It's going to hold all this hormone in the body and going to give your body extra dimension, as if you're holding all your all stuff inside you. So what are the basic, unexpected, dramatic, isolating areas where we have no plan? What are the shocks or conflicts of the adrenal cortex? It can be a wrong way. That means maybe we are doing something and we feel that we have chosen a wrong profession, we've chosen a wrong partner, we've chosen a wrong pathway in our life. And this, no matter what you do, you've already probably crossed many, many years of your life and you do not know how to find the right way. The problem is not choosing or chosen the wrong way. The problem is I can't find the right way. And in my mind, I'm constantly obsessing of how to do it. And I may be not fitted in. I may be able to perform at my job, but I'm not fitting in. Or maybe somebody just got married and they just can't fit in there. And they were okay before marriage, they were fine. But once they got into this arrangement, rather than feeling happier, they feel as if their life has come in a wrong space and they don't know how to get out of it. It's as if something got thrown off course, something that, like, you're walking literally without without any cushion. So it's about making the choices. It's about, just feeling lost completely in the choices that you've made. And it's like a maze that you've got stuck in and you do not know how to come out of it. You have no plan what to do. So adrenal cortex is all about, like we've looked at all the conflicts, and this will in turn increase the cortisol level or will bring about a hyperfunctioning of the adrenal, in which will then lead to Cushing syndrome. Cushing syndrome, as we've already spoken, is a round-faced person, weight gain, high blood pressure, constantly under pressure. And if along with this you have water retention, the person can become excessive weight within no time. Like it can be that the weight can probably fluctuate in days. It can be that intense. Increases, it also releases another hormone, which is also called androgens. These androgens are increase the growth of the hair on the face and the chest. And so certain women who have got Cushing syndrome, you will also find them having extra facial and body hair. So that was about the cortisol, and let's look at other factors which could also lead to weight gain. What if you're just sitting around? You're eating and eating and eating and eating and you're having no movement. You're just sitting, not doing anything. You're eating all kinds of junk and you're thinking all kinds of junk. You're picking up a lot of stress, and there is absolutely zero movement. And that zero movement could be just that you're sitting in the car, getting down, and that not using a part of your body can also, or not using your body or not making it mobile, can also make you put on weight. Malnutrition, where you're eating all kinds of junk food like ice creams, popcorn, colas, but you're not eating living food, the real food which is prepared with love. You may be having sweetness in your tea or coffee, and the research says that these sweetness make you feel more hungry and also create brain damage. So the alternative to use is stevia. Low fat food will make you less fat is what people think, and it's really not true. You need to have certain fat foods because fat is required for your body to exist and fight any kind of starvation. It could also be the impact of the medications that you're having. And what's really interesting, the medication like cortisone, antidepressants, tranquilizers, pill, blood pressure medications, beta blockers, insulin, and sometimes even the steroids that people have, they often find the side effect of the medication can be that you can put on a lot of weight. So I really want to thank Health Library and each and every one of you for listening to this. Thank you very much.
Help Talks are daily health-related talks held at Health Education Library for People, Mumbai, India. For more information visit www.healthlibrary.com. Subscribe to Help Talks channel. Be better informed about your health.